Well, here he is. Dear caller, thank you for your call. Bye now. Yeah, we got the Gabe Rivera here, who has in one day become a legend here at Steeler headquarters. Gabe, you're about to be introduced to Pittsburgh radio, which is a little wacko. I'm Myron Cope, and I do the color on the Steeler broadcast. This here's Dan Savran, who does the Penn State games. And I'll tell you, Gabe, the story's about you. I talked to you this afternoon. Can you imagine this, Stanley? Here's a guy tells me, and now he's 285, 290, whatever, tells me that in high school he weighed 235 pounds and run the 100-yard dash on the track team. Came within a split second of making the regionals, right, Gabe?
Making the district finals.
The district finals. Now, can you imagine me? I'm a 100-yard dash man in high school. I'm down in the blocks, and I look up and I see a 235-pound, 100-yard sprinter. What do you feel like? Did you ever line up against some guy like that and he went right in the face and dropped dead?
I sure did. I think everybody in the stands was wondering what I was doing getting down the blocks at that time.
And you run it, like every week in the meets, you run a 100-yard dash?
I ran 100 to 220 and anchored the sprint relay.
The anchor in a sprint relay? What was your 100 time?
It was a 10-3.
Yoy, at 235 pounds. What's your 40 time, Gabe?
Well, right now about 4.7, 4.8.
That is, for those who aren't familiar with comparative figures, 4.7, 4.8 is, for a man that size, is just phenomenal. You heard some of the wide receivers drafted doing 4.65, so you can imagine Gabe running a 4.7 at 290 pounds. Gabe, first of all, what kind of defensive front did you play at Texas Tech? Did you play tackle, nose guard, and what?
Well, I played tackle, nose guard, and defensive end. We basically were on a 5-2 defense with a nose guard, and then my junior year we changed to a 4-3. So I played all sorts of defensive tackle positions, so I know I'm capable of playing any position anywhere they want me to.
And, of course, the 5-2 Oklahoma front is, basically akin to the 3-4, just the ends drop off, so you've played all three positions. Where do you feel you'd be best at?
Well, I don't know where I feel best. I guess I feel best mainly in the middle, but I can play anywhere, and the middle has been most of my home since I've been playing college ball, but, it's kind of fun to get outside a little and play one-on-one with the other guys.
I suspect Mr. Dunn better get up here and ink that contract real soon.
Well, no, I won't agree with that because Gary Dunn is a great nose tackle, which is why I suspect that this guy will be a defensive end. I was intrigued by your saying that nose tackle was more or less your home. Many people have thought of it as their trap. That's where cars run over you and trucks run over you, but you thought of it as your home, which is an encouraging sign. Gabe, the Steelers are projecting you as an outstanding pass rusher, and it means perhaps that if they can get great pass rushing, and they had 34 sacks last year, which was very good, but they did it with a lot of scheming. Now, if they could get honest pass rushing, knocking that quarterback, knocking up blue blazes out of him, they conceivably on passing downs, second and long, third and long, could switch to the old 4-3 defense that the Steelers were famous for, and you, Gabe Rivera, would remind people of Joe Green down there. Texas, Joe Green.
Yeah, I was there. I was understanding what you were saying. It's getting kind of wild here. You are.
Welcome to. He told you it was wacko, didn't he? He warned you that it was wacko around here, didn't he, a little bit? Gabe, did you have any idea of what team might take you? Were there some teams that expressed a larger interest in you than others?
Not at all. It was uncertain at times, and I was just hanging in the air, and it's something that. Down deep inside, I think I had since feeling I was going to come out here in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh was always in the back of my mind, but until today it happened, and it all felt great.
Why were the Steelers in the back of your mind?
Well, being from Texas, everybody's a Dallas fan, and every time Pittsburgh came in, they didn't like Pittsburgh, so I always went for Pittsburgh when they played the Cowboys. So that was something that was.
You were rooting for the Steelers when they played the Cowboys?
Oh yeah, I'm not a Cowboy fan at all.
There have been others who have said that too. As a matter of fact, Walter Abercrombie was the Steelers' first-round draft pick last year out of Texas, and he said the Steelers and the Cowboys were his two favorite teams. But if I remember rightly, he preferred the Steelers. Jim O'Brien of the Pittsburgh Press standing there. No.
After the Steelers, he liked the.
After the Steelers drafted
Cowboys.
him.
After the Cowboys, the Steelers were his favorite team.
Hawthorne the same way.
Hawthorne the same. All right, this is whether we got a lot of Texas guys here, and we got Gabe Rivera, the outstanding defensive lineman, a Man Mountain Dean from Texas Tech out in Lubbock, where the dust blows. I've been there, Gabe, and we want to hold.
It blow yesterday.
It blowed yesterday? It blows every day. And we want to hold you in here for a while and ask you a few more questions. But right now, we got to take this quick pause.